Hey there, this is Lisa Jared, and I'm here with my good friend Scott Carell. Say hello.
Hey everybody, how are you today? Hi Lisa.
Thank you, Scott. Scott is an awesome network marketer, and if you don't know him, you should find him on YouTube and Facebook because he has some awesome value to share with you. Today's topic is a great one. It's about income producing activities in your network marketing business or why you're not making money in your network marketing business. I'm going to share some information with you about what you might be doing right now, each and every day, that is causing you to not make money in your business. I'm going to be turning it over to Scott a little bit later, and he's going to be giving you some awesome advice and tools that you can use immediately to start making money in your business. A long time ago, one of my first mentors said to me, "Are you being busy or are you being productive?" And I thought, I'm not really sure exactly what that meant because I thought that if I was busy, I was being productive. But that was absolutely not true. Let me tell you what I mean. I've talked to a lot of network marketers lately, and they've been very, very frustrated, which I certainly understand, because they're busy during the hours that they've set aside for their business. They're so busy, but they're not getting anywhere. They're frustrated. They're not making any money. And so what I do is I ask my one question that I ask a lot. Here's my question. How many people did you talk to last week? How many people did you talk to yesterday? And usually the answer is, oh, maybe one. I'm not sure. Well, if you're talking to one person a week, that's 52 people a year. That is not going to cut it in this business. And if you're not sure how many people you talked to last week, guess what? That's not good either because you're not keeping track. The only activities that count in this business is finding and talking to people and sharing the information with them. So what a lot of people end up doing is checking their email 50 times a day, going on their Facebook feed and surfing around, cruising around, doing a whole lot of nothing, going on Google Plus or Twitter, whatever it is you're doing. Stop those activities, okay? Because they are not going to get you to the money. You need to find people to talk to. That is the key activity. And here's something that I really like to do. I like to say, if everyone on my team did exactly what I did today, would anyone have made any money? If the answer is no, then you're probably doing the incorrect activities. What a lot of people like to do is hide behind their computer, do a bunch of busy work. As my friend Scott says, it's easier to sharpen your pencil than to actually do anything with it. What does that mean? Maybe you're fearful of talking to people, so it's easier to do these other activities, right? You're on Facebook, you're just on there cruising around thinking that you're all busy, but you are busy, but you're just not being productive. If you're fearful of talking to people, what you need to do is you need to learn the skills that are going to give you the ability to talk to people. Here's what I love to do and what I have done in the past and what I recommend. If you're afraid to talk to people, I recommend that you buy some really cheap leads from like a lead broker company. What that's going to do is the really cheap leads, they don't cost much money, and you can call like 100 people and start boning up on your skills to learn how to talk to people, right? Because it's not going to matter. You don't know those people anyway, and it's a great low-cost way for you to understand how to talk to people. Here's the other mistake that a lot of network marketers make. Maybe you're making this mistake. What you need to do is dig deep inside yourself and ask yourself what you're really doing. I know a lot of people, they're always on webinars. Every night, a different webinar. They're on all the wake-up calls. They're on every company call, on every internet marketing call. They are so well educated, but not implementing anything they learned. If you are doing a ton of training, but you're not actually implementing what you learned, it is a complete waste of your time to attend any of those trainings. The best way to do it is learn and do as you go along, and then you can learn, do, and teach to people that join your business. Look at what you're doing on a daily basis. Make some changes. If you're busy, that is absolutely not going to cut it in this business. You need to get productive. And we're going to hear more about some of those income producing activities from my good friend, Scott Carell. Take it away, Scott.
All right. Awesome. Lisa, thank you very much. I want to kind of piggyback on two things that Lisa just said. She just gave you a bunch of awesome information. One, if you're, I always like the people are busy sharpening their pencils and alphabetizing their leads, but that doesn't get the job done. That doesn't get you in front of people. Don't get me wrong, you need to have sharp pencils or a good pen if you want to write. You need to have your leads in front of you and in order, and being organized is good, but it's not the most important thing. Taking action is the most important thing. Now, what I did today, I knew we were going to talk about this topic. So, I don't know if you could see, but right there, right? See under there? See all the whiskers? Okay? See, I didn't shave. Okay? Now you're going, so what? Who cares, Scott? What the hell does that have to do with income producing activities? Well, if I want to shave, I can sharpen my razor, and I can make sure that I go to the store and I buy really great moisturizing shaving cream so I don't nick myself and get razor bumps and all that stuff. But if I don't actually take the razor and start moving it across my neck, then the whiskers get longer. This doesn't get shaved. Okay? It's that simple. When you are building your business, you need to speak with people. And you don't speak with people, and I'm sorry, is it okay if I get brutally honest? I hope the answer is yes. But if you don't speak with people, then they don't know that you have something to share. You don't expand your audience. Nobody gets their eyes in front of your presentation. You need to speak with people, live human beings. Now, I don't care if you're doing traditional network marketing or if you're networking on the internet. It doesn't matter. You need to get in contact with people. So what I want to do is give you just a few tips that you can take with you today, right now, and implement. So let's talk about, Lisa had mentioned people want to hide behind their computer. Okay, so we'll start there first. We'll start with the easy one. Okay, Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook. Everybody. If you ask people who are trying to market on the internet, say, well, what's your main strategy? What is it that you're doing to market online? And everybody says Facebook. And then when you probe a little deeper and you say, what are you doing on Facebook? They go, ah. So what it really means is they're playing a lot of Candy Crush. Okay, they're checking out what their high school friends are doing. They're surfing. They're looking at pictures and all that stuff. And that's cool because Facebook's a social network. However, there is a very productive way to connect with people. There is, on the top of your Facebook page, there's something called it's a graph search, and it's that little search bar that Facebook has. And if you click on that, a little drop down will pop open, and there is something there called people who, I think it's people I may know. So click on that, people I may know, and go introduce yourself to 5 of them. Don't go crazy. Facebook will shut you down if you go, connecting with friends. For a social network, they get real weird about you friend requesting a ton of people, so don't go nuts. Follow them. Message them. Say hello. We have these people in common. Oh, I see you live in Montana. I live in Montana too. I don't live in Montana. I live in New Jersey. But, you want to find some commonality. Introduce yourself. Hey, we know these people. And then get into a little dialogue with them. If you do that with 5 people a day and introduce your business, do not spam the link. Don't do that. Okay, another no-no. No spamming the link. And just speak to people. Hey, and then you're going to get to that point in the conversation where you can find out if they're open to doing something else, if they're open to other ways of making money, if it doesn't interfere with what they're currently doing. There are ways, and you have to be normal, okay, guys. When you do this, don't be a freak. Don't, my business, and don't be nutty, because think of it like this. If you, and I see Lisa laughing, think of it like this, all right? If you were in a now I'm going to be 45 years old, so I have a wife, I have 3 kids, I don't go to bars, but back in the day, nightclubs, back in the 90s, right? So you go and you're talking to people and you're hanging out, and I'm going to put this politely, okay? Guys, did you ever walk up to a woman that you found attractive and ask her to marry you 7 seconds after you walked up and said hello? If you did, you're weird and creepy. I'm joking, but my point is, you don't go for the clothes. Right off the bat, you just don't. You say hi, how you doing? You take the chill out of the conversation. You warm up. You decide if this is a person that you like their attitude, how they come off, and it's the same thing with business. You might not even want to work with that person, so be friendly, be outgoing, be social. It's a social network. Do that with 5 people every day. Okay? The second thing, now I'm going to go from the easier one to the harder one, right? Every network marketing company on the planet says start with your warm market first. And people are like, yeah, I made my list. Busy work, making your list. You have to do it. But then once you write it down, you actually have to pick up the phone and call those people. So here is a non-threatening way to speak to the people in your warm market about your biz op, okay? You just pick up the phone, and I would say, hey, Lisa, how's it going? Good. How are you? Hey, I saw the pictures of your son, online, and he's overseas, and just something conversational, and say, hey, listen, I don't know if this is something that you're even interested in, but are you open to exploring a side project if it didn't interfere with what you were currently doing? I don't know if this is even for you, or I don't know if you're even open. That word even, for some reason, throws an extra threatening. It's not salesy. I don't know if you even like steak. Understand? I don't know if you even like to drink water out of a bottle. I don't even know if you like honey, but I have something for you. Understand? I don't even know if you're open. I don't even know if this is for you. I don't even know if this is something you'd be interested in, but are you open to taking a look at another way of making money if it didn't interfere with what you have going on, if it didn't currently interfere with your real estate business, if it didn't interfere with your fitness business, blah, 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 okay? Very non-threatening. Don't make it weird, okay? Now, here's the cool thing. Your warm market. Most of those people, I'm going to tell you the brutally honest truth. Most of them are going to say no. Now, ready? Here's the big part. Who cares? Who cares? Their practice, okay? Your brother-in-law, whose main focus is, football season and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And no offense to Steelers fans, but they're probably not the person you want to work with in your business. Okay? Think of it like this: you are searching for people who are searching for a better way. I'm looking for people who are looking for me. Okay? It's probably not my broke brother-in-law. It's probably not my Uncle Steve who Every weekend, his focus is venting on how much he hates his boss. Okay? I'm looking for people who are open. And if they're open, awesome. If they're not, just as awesome. Okay? Be completely detached from the outcome. Completely detached. It doesn't matter. If they say yes, great. Hey, check this out. Here's the presentation, or here's the link, or come on over at 7. Whichever way you do it. If you do an online thing, or if you have people come over and you do home meetings or one-on-one presentations, doesn't matter. Invite them, and if they say yes that they're interested, cool. And if they say no, they're not interested, just as cool. Now here's another important thing. If they say yes, they're interested, don't go ballistic and get all excited and this and just awesome. Hey, great. And then you figure out whatever method that you're going to show them the presentation, okay? Be completely and totally detached from the outcome. Super, super, super important. And when I learned that, it actually freed a lot of the junk that was going on in my head, because people tend to, they live and breathe on that one prospect that says, yes, I'll take a look, and then they squeeze the heck out of that person until they go, oh my God, let me go, right? And then they don't pick up the phone, they're checking the caller ID, or they go like this if they see you at the supermarket, okay? Non-threatening. So that's your warm market. Use them for practice, okay? And now here's the third method that you can take today and apply in your business. You can call on people. Now, this is cold calling, okay? If you are not comfortable with cold calling, that's okay. If you are comfortable with cold calling, then you'll want to pay attention to this for a second. If you wanted to take your business from where it is now to earning 6 figures in the next 6 months, this is a powerful way to do it, okay? Reach out to professionals. I learned this from Todd Falcone, okay? Reach out to professionals, managers, hotel managers, restaurant managers, sales managers at the phone store, just people who are already in a sales atmosphere, realtors, mortgage brokers, loan officers, people like this, professionals who have a medium to high tolerance for risk. They're not afraid to hear the word no, and they are money motivated. Okay? This is all from Todd. I'm not making this up. This is something that I learned from Todd Falcone. Awesome marketer, awesome mentor in this industry. So I took what he taught me, and now I'm paying it forward to you. So please take it, and apply it to your business. Call 10 people a day. Start with 10. Now here's the cool part. You don't know them. So if they say no, it really doesn't matter. Remember, be completely detached from the outcome. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not interested. Why are you calling me? Whatever. Next. Okay? The phone book is or I wouldn't suggest calling. I'm not saying call people out of the phone book. Don't do that. Realtors. You can find realtors online. You can find realtors in the circular at your supermarket. You can find realtors on the signs of people who are selling their houses, and they say for sale, and there's a phone number on there. That's the realtor, and he's selling that person's house because he wants to make money. He wants to earn a commission. Call those people. They're interested in making money. Your network marketing company is a great way for them to make money. So you can give them a call, and just a quick sample of what you might say. If Lisa was a realtor, I'd say, hi, Lisa, how you doing? My name is Scott. We don't know each other directly, but I'm actually calling from New Jersey. I'm expanding some of my business operations in your area, and I'm looking for some sharp people to work with. And I love working with realtors because of the 3 reasons that I mentioned before: money motivated, not afraid to hear the word no, medium to high tolerance for risk, and I'm just throwing it out there. Are you at all interested in exploring another way where you could potentially make another 6 figures in addition to what you're doing with your real estate business? And then they're going to say yes or no. If they say yes, then I get them the information. If they say no, I say, awesome, no problem. I appreciate your time. Have a great day. Boom. Or what I might do, here's another powerful quick tip that's off the top of my head now. If somebody says no, then what I might say is, hey, great, listen, I appreciate your time. Who do you know in your neck of the woods that might be interested in something of this nature, or something like this, or another income opportunity? Always ask for the referral, because they might give you somebody, and then you can call them. I can say, hey, hey Bob, my name is Scott. We don't know each other, but Lisa gave me your phone number and said, that you're a sharp person, and then I go through my explanation of why I'm calling them again. Okay? So those three things. Meet 5 people on Facebook, follow them, message them. There's a little trick for you. Okay? Don't hit friend request automatically. Facebook finds that a little odd, and they can shut you down. So follow them, leave them a message. Never leave that link in the first message. Second, warm market. Use them for practice. Third, call on professionals. Okay? Those 3 things you can apply immediately to your business today. As far as the fear factor goes, like Lisa said earlier, which is an awesome. I was going to give you 4, but she covered the buying leads. I don't buy leads really anymore, but I used to buy leads. I practiced heavily on bought leads, and you can find a lead broker online. Go to Google, type in MLM leads or network marketing leads or home biz leads or something like that, and use those folks for practice, if nothing else. Some of them are very low cost, and you may find a gem in the bunch, but you can screw up what you say. You can make mistakes, and the cool thing is they don't know you, you don't know them, so if they hang up on you, who cares? Okay? But that's all I have, guys. That's all I have. So take it, run with it, and let us know how it works out.
Wow, thank you, Scott. That was amazing. Those are some awesome tips that everybody can start implementing in their business right now. I want to expand on something that you said on Facebook, the messaging. It was really funny because somebody did that to me yesterday. They sent me a message. I accepted their friend request. We had some little conversation, and in that conversation, they told me about their business. They wanted to share it with me. I said, no thanks. They said, that's totally cool. And guess what? We're still friends because I happen to like this person a lot. So
imagine that. Imagine that. Now I don't want to cut you off, but here's a cool thing to now expand a little bit on what you just said. Now, down the road, Lisa is now friends with this person. Something might change for Lisa or for that person. And guess what? Now they're developing a relationship. So now later on, one person might have something to share. Things happen. So maybe down the road, you can work with that person, and you can develop the relationship. So now it's not just like, hey, if they say no, then forget them. Right? I'm sorry. I just wanted to throw that in.
Thank you. No, that was great. Thank you so much. And a couple of other things I also want to add in here when it comes to family and friends, because this is a big mistake that a lot of network marketers make. They think, wow, I'm going to talk to all my family and friends, and that's it. Nobody ever built a 6-figure business just on their family and friends. Seriously. If you did, please send us an email or contact us, because I want to know who you are. So you need to expand out. The problem is that a lot of people, they've talked to all their family and friends, and they all said no, and now a week and a half has gone by, and you have nobody to talk to. You need to get over it. You need to get out there. You need to start prospecting on Facebook. You need to start talking to people. Call those leads if you have to. Take the advice that Scott gave you. Here's something that I do, and this is how I learned how to talk to strangers. I would go to the supermarket. I had a goal that I had to talk to 2 people in person every single day, not on the phone, online. I needed to do it face to face. And if I didn't have that done by 7 o'clock at night, I would get in my car, I would drive over to Whole Foods Market, and I would walk around that store until I introduced myself to somebody and just started talking to them. The best way to do that is pay them a compliment. Hey, I love that handbag you're carrying. Oh, I love that sweater. It's so pretty. Where'd you get it? What's that in your cart? I've been thinking about getting that food, but I haven't tried it. Can you give me your opinion about it? Just start talking to people with no agenda, right? That is how you're going to start getting over the fear of actually talking to people. Start talking to people with no agenda. That is really, really key. And then the final thing that I want to say to you is this. What's your dream for your life? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? If you continue on the path you're on right at this moment, where do you want to be in 5 years? Is what you're doing now going to get you there? Dig deep. Ask yourself that question. If the answer is no, if what you're doing now is not going to get you to where you truly want to be in your life in 5 years, make a change. Start doing something different. Because 5 years is going to pass whether you do something different now or not. You're either going to end up in the same place you are now, or you're going to make a change today, and you're going to be somewhere where you truly want to be in 5 years. If you are looking for a business, contact us. We're in different businesses. We have awesome businesses, and we are here to mentor our teammates. Reach out, connect with us. If you need some advice on marketing on the internet, reach out and connect. Our information is below this video on YouTube. I want to thank you for being here with us today, and I'm going to say thank you to Scott. Thanks, Scott. You did such an awesome job. What great advice you gave to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
We look forward to hearing from you. So get out there, start prospecting, start talking to people, get over yourself, get out there, get the job done, stop being busy and get productive, and we will see you on the next video. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.